Hey, let's talk about this. Cocktails to go, streeteries. Let's go to cocktails first. Cocktails to go may still be on the table. The Pennsylvania State Senate passed a bill yesterday that would make it permanent.
On Tuesday, Governor Wolf tweeted, "Cocktails to go were a lifeline to bars and restaurants during the pandemic. Pennsylvanians have embraced this service as an amenity in our Commonwealth, and I support making it permanent." But there's an issue.
Yeah, what do you say here? You know that an amendment was added to the bill. No, I'll introduce the guest in just a second here. For ready-to-drink sales, something the governor is not a fan of, apparently. Ben, I want to get your take on this. The director of operations and strategy for the Pennsylvania Restaurant and Lodging Association. Does that all fit onto a business card, by the way, Ben? My goodness. So, you know a lot of people in the restaurant business. Where does everybody stand on this cocktails to go? Do you want it to be permanent?
Yeah, I think mixed drinks to go we saw was an overwhelming success last year.
Sure.
I mean, everybody was enjoying it from the restaurant side, from the guest side. There was no problems. It really was a win-win, and it's just something we're used to now, and we're glad everybody is looking to make it permanent.
Well, first, is it really over? Like, has it really stopped right now across the board in the Commonwealth?
Yeah, as soon as they certified the election the other day, that cocktails to go ended. So it is currently illegal to sell cocktails to go, but hopefully this bill 1154 gets signed by the governor, and we see this as a permanent fixture in all restaurants.
Ban people that own restaurants. Do they like cocktails to go, or do restaurant owners want you to come in and just spend a few hours buying booze?
Well, it's both. Of course, you want the guests to come join you, but if you're busy, you want the option for somebody to grab one to go, or if you're taking up, picking up your dinner. And there was a national poll just done that said 35% of guests are going to choose a restaurant that does mixed drinks to go over one that doesn't. So, it's drawing the crowds in regardless.
Where did we start not letting people leave a restaurant with a cocktail in their hand? Were they worried they're going to drunk drive or something?
Yeah, and you know what? We still have open container laws, right? So We're not saying you're walking out the bar drinking. Just like you wouldn't be walking out the bar drinking your beer or drinking your bottle of wine, chugging your bottle of wine as you're walking out of the street either.
Yeah.
The law was set up safely, so everything had to be sealed tight, and again, there hasn't been any issues with it over the past 15 months.
Okay.
So what's the issue with the addendum? Because the governor's in support of this, but then there's that addendum, and what is it saying, and what is the problem with it?
Sure. So, we kind of wrapped up a few different bills. We wanted the extension of outdoor dining to continue. So, as of the other day, a lot of those streeteries and parklets were no longer allowed to sell alcohol to their guests. So we want to make sure that continues. Of course, the mixed drinks to go. And then there was an amendment added, which we completely support, is the ready-to-drink cocktails. And that would be canned cocktails. So, Mike, you could grab a can of Negroni from Via La Costa, or a can of old-fashioned from Crybaby Pasta, or something like that. So, but those drinks would also be allowed those canned cocktails would be able to be sold in, grocery stores.
Sorry to cut you off. We're as we always say on morning television, we're out of time, freakishly, even though we have 6 hours. Where do the packaged liquor stores, state-run, I guess, where do they stand on this? Maybe they're against it. They have a strong lobby.
Yeah, they do, but so do we. And the restaurant industry is the second largest employer in the state, so we have a lot of people to take care of. So we're definitely for this bill.
And you want the streeteries to stay, maybe for another year?
We want these streeteries and these parklets to stay permanently, and so does the city, and so does most of the city council. So
can the city supersede this law then? Can they make their own rules? Like, for example, can the mayor say, you know what, it works for us, we're going to keep it even though the state said this? Yeah.
Not as far as the liquor is concerned.
Okay.
That is definitely run by the Liquor Control Enforcement.
You win best hair of the day. Thanks, Ben.
Siempre.
You
Have
got
a
it.
good one.